Hello there, welcome to EarthRhey Healing. Today we're connecting with a message about communicating with different species. And this may have to do with your spiritual gifts in general. Spiritual gifts coming on board, coming online. That's how this feels. And these different species, this could be a specific animal like cats, dogs, birds. I am feeling like the avian, like birds. This could be inner earth beings. It's something that your soul is connected to, that you may not realize that you've been communicating with your whole life. And it is actually like what one would consider, a spiritual gift. So we have here on this card, honor animals, communicate with different species. And then we have with this one, connect with the unicorns, receive the white ascension flame. And so I'm getting like Pegasus also, maybe the actual constellation of Pegasus. You resonate with that, because I am getting like galactic energy here. And galactic, I'm talking about like the true galactic frequency. And frequency isn't even probably the right word, but I'm talking about galaxy as in being a mirror of your inner structure, your architecture, the way that you are wired. This is not external. This is not out there. This is like I said, galaxy as in, beings representing frequencies that you can access internally. So you have like turned on a part of yourself here, a part of yourself. It's funny because it feels like you've always had it. And you're just now realizing that not everybody has this. And it is like an interspecies type of thing. Communication with something that isn't human, isn't a person. So yeah, like I said, animals. It could be insects. It could be inner earth beings. It could be some part of yourself that is from this inner, some other part of this galaxy, this inner structure. You're tapping into a point in your own inner structure that you've never tapped into before. And there's some sort of like adventure needed to get to it. There's also like an emotional balance that's needed here. It's like we need to be like calm and collected in order to reach this communication, in order to be in the space to communicate. Let me see what else is coming through here about this communication, different species. We have Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. That's like what I just said about how you need to, along with the emotional balance, you need to call your power back. You need to be in the right space to communicate with this species in order to get like the correct information for you. And also, I am getting that the information that you get, it might not be for everybody. In fact, I know it's not going to be for everybody. Wow, 3 cards. Yeah. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries, Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. We have light immersion and light initiation. I can't help but see the light here also. We've activated maybe, or maybe activated isn't the right word. It's, well, maybe it is. Maybe ignited or advanced. I'm hearing like advanced the gray strands of DNA within you. Yeah. And then we have halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Yeah, somebody's on a mission. You're on a mission. This isn't, it definitely isn't going to make sense for everyone because not everyone's on this kind of a mission. So there's a lot here. It's like you've been this your whole life. You've been this communicator or this activator your whole life. But something has just shown itself to you recently. And the only way that you can access this information is inside. It's like they're putting the depths of yourself. Because it's a galaxy. They're showing me the galaxy and they're saying it's not out there. It's not distance, it's depth. Depth. How deep can you go to learn yourself, learn your gifts? There's something very unique about these gifts that are actually your birthright. Maybe you do communicate with unicorn energy, also angelic energy. Your guides are confirming all of this. Yeah, and Thoth might actually be a guide. Thoth is one of those sort of like archetypes to me it overlaps with Jesus, Melchizedek, Hermes, all these different what might be considered beings, but they overlap the exact same energy, and on some level are the exact same frequency. However you want to believe that, or however you want to accept that or not accept it. Okay, I have these crystal cards that felt right for this message, this session. You may communicate with the mineral kingdom, maybe the plant kingdom. Like I said, there's a different species that is not human that is coming through here. We have sugilite, originality, forgiveness, unconditional love. Sugilite helps anybody who has ever felt like they did not belong feel loved and supported. By vibrating violet rays of unconditional love, sugilite brings light workers down to earth, opening them up to share their gifts while staying grounded on planet Earth. Yeah, it's not out there. I feel like it's here. It's here and now. For overthinkers and worriers, sugilite alleviates issues of the mind, allowing you to focus on what's truly important, living your truth. Sujilite facilitates forgiveness for those that have hurt you, including yourself. Open your heart to what's possible by letting go of all that no longer serves you. So I feel like maybe, someone has discouraged you from whatever this was. Like if it's talking to animals or if it's talking to plants, you've gotten some bad feedback from maybe family, friends, somebody, a neighbor, and it's discouraged you and it made you feel bad. Or maybe it was somebody online or something. Okay. This one? No. Morganite, acceptance. Yeah, accepting yourself, accepting your gifts, accepting your birthright, accepting your power, I'm hearing. Compassion, release, the ultimate love attractor. Morganite opens channels for positivity, affection, and devotion to flow effortlessly through your energetic fields. Morganite is able to uncover deep emotional pain. Yeah, we need to bring that to the surface. Remember what I said earlier? Emotional balance, emotional equilibrium. Able to uncover deep emotional pain, bringing awareness to unexpressed feelings residing inside your body so that you can release them. I also feel like maybe you've done that. Somebody's also done that already. Know that these feelings can change and are not part of your identity. Yeah. Observe the emotions. Observe the emotions. You are not the emotion. Observe the emotion, I'm hearing. Clearing away thoughts of martyrdom or victimhood. That's a big one. Morganite expands your ability to love and receive love, advancing your soul to the core of its inner truth. Yeah, that whole victimhood, that will take you right out of being psychic, being able to receive, being connected with your spirit guides. It'll take you right out of that whole victimhood. And then, like I said earlier, something about make sure the messages are clear, because you won't get clear information if you're in like that sort of that martyrdom, that poor, like a poor me type of energy. Not like towards spirituality necessarily, but just in life. You'll get sort of distorted messages, or you will interpret them in a distorted way. Yeah, raise your light levels, the amount of light that you can hold. Like I said, you're on a mission. I don't know what it is. It doesn't really matter, because this message is having to do with tuning into communicating with this other species that I think you already know what it is or what they are. It could be more than one. Maybe you just are psychic that way. You have a connection with, you have an openness about you where, yes, you can connect with inner earth beings. You can connect with maybe your Pleiadian self. You can connect with inner, did I say inner earth beings? There must be some sort of inner earth being energy here, because I think I keep saying that. But yeah, I mean, it could be, like I said, animals, plants, all of it. Like you're open to all of it. We have blue, spinal, persistence, fresh perspective, revival, Revive to keep alive. That's what I'm feeling too with this yellow right here. Blue spinal brings new energy to stagnant parts of your life. I'm hearing also to your body. Stagnant parts of your body. From inside your body to the world outside, yeah. The name of this stone comes from the Latin word for spine. Maybe you need a spine sort of like activation, or just not even activation, but movement of the spine. Energy movement is what I mean. Blue spinal will give you a strong backbone. Yeah. It's an emotional clearing is needed if you didn't do that already. And then this sense of self comes in. Reasons to stand tall despite any challenges you may face. This is a great crystal for workaholics as it eases stress and anxiety and instills a renewed sense of resolution. You can make it to the end if you put your mind to it. Blue spinal provides that fresh perspective to reset and rejuice. Revival. Yeah, that goes along with that. Like I said, that emotional clearing. Let me see what else we have here. It's more crystals. Ground. Yeah, this is a lot of light here. So when we're talking about raising the light levels, we have to stabilize that frequency in order to hold the light. That's what this grounding is about. And I'm remembering a comment that someone left about grounding, because I think I said in that video, if you ground a different way, to let us know in the comments. And I remember something about grounding them into the muscles or into the fascia, or grounding yourself into your muscles or in your bones, stretching your muscles. Like it has nothing to do with like the earth. And that's what I'm getting here. Some sort of grounding into your physical being. So like I'm getting like exercising. And like it's like I'm flexing the muscles. I'm flexing muscles. And when I'm doing that, I'm bringing my energy back to me. I'm like recalling my energy while I'm doing that. Because it's mine. It goes into my muscles, I'm hearing. That's interesting. I'm going to get another one of these. This deck is upside down. Self-love. Yeah, and that has to do with that again, somebody's got stuck emotions that need brought to the surface. And we need to accept ourselves. It's like, I'm seeing this, it says the ultimate love attractor, this Morganite. And I'm hearing it as like you being attracted to you. Because you are not attracted to yourself right now. There's a disconnect. And now I'm going back to that inner galaxy, the inner structure, the inner architecture of you. I'm being brought to the unicorn energy. And they're saying like, there's something unique, like there's something unique about you, about this gift maybe. Okay, I'm going to rearrange these just a little bit here. Okay, we have heart protection here. Yeah, I really feel like something has hurt. Something about this communication with this other species has hurt you. And now I'm also getting a not so good feeling about communication that maybe you thought was good, beneficial, but was actually like some sort of falseness. You'll know what I'm talking about if that's for you. But this is a different time. There's a different path carved here. There is some sort of confidence needed in order to step into this. I'm seeing this as confidence. This yellow is really standing out. And I'm seeing this gold as like yellow also. There might need to be like a solar plexus activation. But when we do that, you really have to activate all of the chakras, not just one of them, to make them communicate better. Yeah, that was like, I don't even know why I grabbed this deck, but that's why. Exactly. Willpower. Pollination, willpower, new ideas. Sting like a bee. Bumblebee Jasper enhances creativity and helps to pollinate ideas, bringing them to life. Yeah. So this communication, it has something to do with a potential creative project. And it's pretty important, like for you in your life here, this life. Continuing here, it says this stone gives off a fighting spirit. Having been formed in a volcano and containing a strong earthly energy that connects to the willpower of the solar plexus. Yeah. Bumblebee Jasper also assists in alleviating allergies, soothing irritations, and nurturing one's overall health. Bumblebee Jasper encourages you to create a buzz. Let yourself be seen and heard for who you are and whatever new projects you're working on. Take pleasure in your gifts. Yeah, something wants to come through. Also, yeah, you could be having like irritations or allergies, irritations of the skin, different kinds of allergies, because you're not listening to your guidance, basically, or you're not wanting to connect. Like an example would be, say you talk to cats and somewhere along the line, maybe a family member said, don't do that. They're not listening to you. But, and you have allergies. It could be because you're resisting connecting with cats or whatever the case may be. This Hathor light codes is like staring at me right now, and I am seeing the yellow again. So the power, the willpower, the confidence, the self-esteem. I'm seeing expression through this also. But I am also getting like an ancient Egypt thing here too, where it could be like an inner dialogue I'm hearing with ancient Egyptian beings. But really it's inside. It's you. It's that part of you that is ancient Egyptian. I just put out an activation on ancient Egypt. It's only like 3 minutes long. I'll link it below. And it does have to do with Egyptian goddesses and basically willpower, power. It's core energy. Okay. We're going to bring codes in for, I'm hearing gold, like gold, the frequency of gold. And It's like they're saying just allow it to go where it needs to go. Gold. The frequency of divine gold. No gold you've ever seen or held. Divine gold frequency. And it's mixed with like this unicorn white frequency. Take a deep breath. Trunua. Shiana ratu shiana ka antara tutu shiana ka antara tutu shiana ka antara tutu shiana ka trutu. Kunna drahiando koji kiana ka antara tu shiki yana ratu har nato shiana ka antara tu. Ni ana ka ta antara tu shiana ka antara tutu. Shiana ka ratu tu. Ratoto du shiana ka ratu tu. Manrah dariana du shiana ka da. Manrea. Shikiana rataka jiana ka urtutu. Shikiana rataka shu ashayana. Orna aliana. 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 Urtukua. Sorry about that. It was done. Okay, thank you guys for being here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.